welcome to another day and another episode of Amateur Pool. I'm Josh Powell, your host. Today we've got a 10-ball match against Brian Davis. Brian's a great shot, guys, so we're in for a real good one here. Hit that like. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're not subscribed already, I appreciate you if you hit that subscribe button. If you don't hit the subscribe button, I don't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. I still appreciate it, but I appreciate it a lot more if you hit that subscribe button, guys. So Brian and I, we're both skill level 7s in APA, but this is a, you know what I'm saying? It's not a regular APA match. This is a 10-ball match, race to 7. I broke first, trying to see if I can get out here, but I'm on the 2-ball. We'll see what I do here, guys. So Brian and I are playing for something here, but it's not a ton. Brian and I are friends, you know. We don't play for a lot of money with our friends because that's the quickest way to lose your friends, you know. Take it from me. Pro tip from an amateur. Man, I let off my stroke. I don't know if you guys saw that. Rewind the tape. I let off my stroke on that 2-ball shot. So my cue ball died down behind the 7. It was supposed to come back up so I could shoot the 3-up table. So I ended up having to kick at the 3-ball, and I did make a good hit, but I left Brian an easy combo 3 into the 8. He can either shoot it to make them both here, but he probably doesn't want to do that with the 4 all the way at the other end of the table. He probably wants to hit it soft. Yep. Make just the 8, and now he can use a 3 to get back up table for that 4-ball. Good shot, good shot. If you guys don't know, Brian's he's one of the best in that area for sure. He's a real good player, and I definitely enjoy playing him because he's a real nice guy as well. So I always enjoy playing Brian. He gives me a great match. He beats me a lot of the time. Sometimes I get him, you know. But a real joy to play, man. A real nice guy. And guys, my camera is on a 7-foot tripod that is sitting on top of a table. So the table's what, 2.5, 3 feet high, and then my tripod's 7 feet above that. And when Brian stands in front of the table, he still blocks the camera view. My man's probably 6'8", you know, he's super tall guy. So I apologize if he's obstructing the view at all. There's also some shaky moments in here as well because people were bumping the table that my camera was sitting on. But for the most part, it's a pretty good, clear video. So figured I'd post it and we'd all have some fun and enjoy each other's company for the next however long this video is. I don't know, 45, 50 minutes, something like that. So Brian took that first rack. He's up 1-0. Don't forget, this is a race to 7. There is no handicaps. There's no weight being given. We're playing even. Race to 7. He's up 1-0 sauce. Some tough acting, tenacting here, boys. I know how Brian plays, and I know the outcome of this match here, and it's a good one. It's a good match. So we'll take a look and see what happens. 3, 6, 9, 10. He did not make anything on the break, so I should be coming to the table. Yep, here I come. I see me walking around the table. Brian was sitting in a chair that was resting up against the table that my camera's sitting on. I don't think he realized it, and that's why you see the camera shake most of the time when I'm shooting. I was sitting over on the other side, and I didn't mention it to him because I didn't realize it until after I started looking at the footage and editing. It's not too bad, though. Hopefully it doesn't give anybody seizures. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it doesn't make little Timmy have an epileptic seizure from all the shakiness. Or is that flashing lights? I don't know. Can't remember. And you know, what's funny, the last couple videos I did, I forgot. But one of the viewers made a comment, wanted me to do a Macho Man Randy Savage impersonation. And I keep forgetting to do it, man, but I love that guy. So here goes, man, for you. Oh, yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim, brother. I don't know. Was that a mix? That was Randy Savage mixed with Hulk Hogan. All right. So I messed up. Brian came to the table. He made a shot, but then he scratched. So we're both off to a little bit of a rocky start here. We played a 9-ball match after this one, and that one That one's a good one, too. I'm going to end up posting that one for us as well. I probably won't post it right after this one. I've got another league match. I've got a couple more league matches to post, so just stay tuned, guys. Hit the notification, so that way you can be notified. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't notified, then what are you? You're not notified. Hit the notification to let you know when I post a new video. You can check them out, you know, or you can watch them the old natural way when they pop up for recommendations. Hopefully they do for you guys. So I made the 2, made the 3, came right in between the 9, 10 for shapes. That was just a little bit of top right spin to come 2 rails in between the 9, 10. Now I'm on that 4 ball pretty well. Probably left spin with 2 rails to come back for the 5, I would imagine. I could go 1 rail. Okay, I went straight back and forth. That works as well because I think the 5 must pass the 6 into the side pocket. If it didn't, I probably wouldn't have shaped it that way. I would have used left and shaped it for the bottom, what we're seeing as a top left corner pocket. I'm looking right now to see if that 7 goes down there past the 9. From our camera angle, it looks like it does. But in reality, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? Never know. Guys, October's over, but I'm still drinking out of the pink can. You know what I'm saying? I like these strawberry monsters, by the way. Still not a sponsor, but I like them. I like them. Get you some. Monster, hit me up, boy. Let's work out a sponsorship deal. You know what I mean? I drink your shit enough. I should be sponsored by you. That's what I feel about it. Oh, I let off my stroke again and didn't get all the way up for that 7 ball. I don't think I can cut it in from there. I might be able to play it off the 9, but that's a stupid shot. I should be looking at a safety. Yeah, if I hit it full, that's what I'm doing. Hit it full with stun, and I need a little left to come 1 rail back up behind the 10. I didn't put enough left. A little more left, I would have got right behind that 10 ball, and I would have had him hooked. You know, like a $2 hooker in Detroit, boy. But I didn't do it. So now here he is with a wide open shot. And you cannot leave Brian Davis a wide open shot because he will punish you. He's a punisher, you know. I was trying to be a hooker, and he turned into a punisher. It's just the way it goes. Everybody's something, you know. You know, little Timmy, what I'm talking about. You already know. Already know, Joe. That was good. Easy rack for Brian. Little 3 ball out action. Now I'm down, guys. Well, provided he makes this, which he does. Spoiler alert. I'm down 2-0. You know, give him the old karate punch. Wah! If we had 3D glasses, that would have been so cool, you know. But I mean, YouTube's not 3D as far as I know. That would have been pretty neat, though, if it was, right? You guys would have jumped. But he snapped the 10 in. We're not playing 10 on the break. He snapped the 10 in, so it gets spotted up, but he still gets to shoot. You know, it still counts as a ball made. We are playing real 10-ball rules as well. What that means, call your shot, but also call your safety. So in other words, if you don't call a safety and you end up hooking your opponent can make you shoot again. So you have to call a safety or call a shot. It's like there, he called a safety. So I can't make him shoot it again. You know what I mean? Had he not called a safety there, and I didn't like this shot, I could have made him shoot it again. So that's real 10-ball rules, guys. Most people, when you see them play 10-ball, they just play call shot. They don't play call safety, which means you have to call your shot. If you slop something in, then the opponent can make you shoot again. But with call shot, call safety, it goes both ways, you know, just like little Timmy. It goes both ways, you know. All right, I was playing him safety there. I'm not sure I got him all the way. Brian's tall enough. He could probably reach over and jump this if he wants to, or he could just spin it a little bit. I think he's blocked partially, but I don't think it matters much. I think he'll be able to make this shot. Unless I'm seeing it wrong, but I think, it looks like he might just be able to spin it right in, or is he playing me a safety rail first? He may be coming off the rail and pushing the 10 down past the 8 ball to the bottom end of the table and leaving the cue ball up there. Let's see what he does. I'm not sure what he's doing. He's putting right spin on it. I can tell that. Okay, he could see it clear. He could see it clear. There was no safety, no jump, no curve needed. I was way overreacting. Calm down, bro. Calm down. Stop overreacting. You know what I'm saying, little Timmy? Stop. Stop it, bro. You know? By the way, if you guys like the I got a t-shirt and a sweatshirt. Links in the description. It says I bought myself one as well. I don't make the shirts, guys. It's print on demand. I just make the designs. So I got to buy the shirts as well when I make them. So I got one coming. I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know what the hell's taking so long. It's irritating me, Damn shippers. Damn shippers. Get off my lawn, you damn kids. The monster's kicking in, boys and girls. Boys and like the couple girls that watch, mostly boys. Got a couple girls that watch, though. Shout out to the couple that watches. Gosh dang it, man. I can't think of his name right now, but he watches with his Filipino wife. And he says his wife could probably give me a run for my money. So shout out to them if you're watching at home, cuddled up on the couch. By the way he talks in the comments, his wife's probably a big spoon right now to cuddle up on the couch. Just kidding with you guys. Don't get mad. It's just a joke, guys. Just a joke. And I'm assuming if you watch my channel, you can take that kind of joke. You know what I mean? People can't take that kind of joke. They probably won't watch my channel for very long. Because that's the kind of jokes you can expect around here. You know what I'm saying? We don't mess around. No, we just have fun, man. Amateur. We're amateurs. We play pool. We enjoy it. We learn a little. We have a little fun. We all chat. We become friends. That's what my channel is all about, man. It's what it's all about. It's about pool and fun. And if you take away the pool, it ain't no fun. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, guys. That was bad. That was a bad joke. Bad joke. But it was kind of fun. So back to the match, guys. Stop distracting me. Back to the match, man. Brian's beating me. I got to pay attention here. I got to focus, grind this out, and come back so I can whoop Brian. You know what I mean? All right. Meanwhile, he's kind of funny on this 5-ball. It looks like he's going for the corner because that takes his cue ball 2 rails around, or he's going 1 rail. That was smart. It was a good shot. I would have hit that maybe a little more firm just because it gives me a little more confidence in the shot making. He felt good about the shot, so he hit it softer. But a little bit firmer, just would have hit that side rail, top rail, and then shot the 6 into the other side pocket. But his way worked great for him, and he felt good about hitting that a little bit slower. That's the only reason I would have hit it harder is for the shot, to make that shot, not necessarily for better shapes. But he did fantastic with it. Just going to put a little bottom left on this one. Just drift center table for the 8. It's a good shot. Now this one, I like to go 2 rails personally. So I'll put bottom left and hit it hard enough to come side rail, back down for the 9-ball. 2 rails. That's what he did as well. Good shot. He went 3 rails, but the 3rd rail don't count. You know what I'm saying? That's just there. We don't count the 3rd rail. Yeah, it was a short rail though. So we should count the short. Excuse me. Oh, that Mountain Dew done got me. Done got me. All right, man. It's looking bleak for me, guys. If he makes this, I'm down 3-0. 3-0. Yeah, Brian's playing pretty well. He's playing pretty well right now. He's not missing much, as he usually does not miss much. I need him to get a dry break or something so I can be off and running, but not going to happen here. That 7-ball went in last minute. The 1-ball's dressed up by the side pocket. I don't see any problems in this rack. There's a high likelihood that I will not see the table in this rack. There is a very high likelihood of that. We're playing on a 7-foot diamond table. It's not a 9-foot table. So when the balls are wide open like that, the run out is a lot easier than what it would be on a 9-foot table anyway. 9-foot tables are a little different. You got to stroke them out a little further on a 9-foot table. You can't short stroke stuff like I'm used to doing. That's my biggest problem when I get on a 9-foot table is my stroke is short because I'm always playing on 7-foot tables. And you really don't have to stroke through on 7-foot tables like you do on a 9-footer. I'm working on it though. Little Timmy, I'm working on it. All right, does that 3 go past the 4, or is he playing a combo here? Looks like he was going past it. I don't think he was playing the combo. I think the 3 probably passed. He just mishit it a little bit. And this is the opportunity I needed, guys. I needed myself an open table with a good shot so I can put some points on the board. So let's see if I can get out. You know, I need to. Okay, I went up and down. I could have hit that real soft as well. But, man, sometimes, especially when you've been sitting watching your opponent beat you, you just want to stroke it a little bit. So instead of going real soft, I hit it firm with stun and went up and down. Got a good shape on the 4. Stunned off the rail a little bit. Now I got the 5 in the other side. I'll probably hit this one soft, I would imagine, and just follow forward a little bit. Yep. Now with the 6 ball, I could do it 2 ways. I could use bottom with a little bit of left and just come 2 rails back out, or I could use top with right and come 3 rails to the center of the table. Either way, I want to be around the center of the table. I went bottom with left, 2 rails. Overran it a little bit, but that angle right there is actually pretty nice because I'll just hit this one with a straight 0 English, 1 rail. Now I got the 9 in the side pocket. The angle here is funny because of how close the 10 is, so I'll probably put a little draw and just push the 10 closer to that corner pocket. Just a little bit of draw. You just got to be confident that you're going to hit the 10 full. Because if you hit, see, yeah, that was a good shot. But if you hit the 10, if you skim it on that shot, you could end up in trouble. So only run into that if you're confident that you're going to hit it full, you know, which I felt good about it there. So that's the way I played it and finally got one on the board, guys. 1-3. 1-3. Here's the break. I made the 10 ball on the break, but again, that doesn't count. We're not playing 10 on the break. 2, 4, 6, 8. But I did make another ball as well. Looks like 5 ball. Looks like it was a 5 ball. I'm spotting up the 10, and I get to continue to shoot. But that 3 ball or that 1 ball doesn't look pretty, man. I can push out. If you're not familiar with a push out, it's the first shot after the break. If you call a push, you don't have to hit anything. You don't have to make good contact. And then wherever the cue ball ends up, your opponent can either shoot or not. I'm shooting at it, playing safety. I called safety there. That's pretty good speed. You know, that's a touchy safety. It's not easy to just barely graze the edge of the ball like that. And if I hit too much of that ball, it pushes it over and he could end up with a shot. So it's not bad. Not bad. And it's real close to the 3 ball, which makes the kick a little bit tougher for him. He's got to try to hit the 1 without hitting the 3. So that's pretty good. Pretty okay. Oh, he made a good hit there. Made a good hit. And he left me tough, man. Trying to think. I might be able to cut this into the side pocket. But I'm afraid the cue ball is going to actually hit the 7 if I do that. And I won't be able to get all the way back down table for the 2. If I can miss the 7, then I like cutting it. If not, I'm looking for a safety somewhere. I'm down on it pretty quick. I'm playing the safety. Trying to play the safety anyway. I didn't get it, guys. I was trying to hook him using the 6. I didn't hit that shot good. I didn't hit it good. I didn't stroke all the way through it. You know, it happens sometimes. Happens to me more often than I'd like, that's for sure. If I remember right, Brian went to use the bathroom or something. He'll be right back. Just hold tight. Little Timmy, calm down, right? Practice some patience, bro. I mean, guy needs to use the bathroom. He's got pee. He's got pee. He may be pooping. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. But we're going to wait for him. Oh, he's back. He must have been peeing. I thought he was American, but apparently European. That's a doo-doo. Horrible jokes, guys. Horrible dad jokes. You know what I'm saying? Okay, nice 2-rail shape. Well, 3-rail, but again, that 3rd rail don't count. He's got a good angle on this 2. If he puts a little right spin, he could come above the 3. If he uses left spin, he might be able to come into the 9 ball. He's got to be careful here. This it seems very easy, but this one can be tricky, the shape on the 3 ball, and it's easy to get away from you if you're not careful about it. That's why he took his time and thought about it, I'm sure. He was using inside to come up and hit the 9, but he missed the shot. Therefore, he missed the shape as well. Had he made that shot, he probably would have bumped the 9 perfect and got on that 3. You know? All right, and like a dummy, I'm leaning way over the table instead of just getting a bridge. It worked for me this time, but that doesn't have to work for you every time. I should have got the bridge there. Left myself with a tough shot, though. If I can't see past the 7 enough to put the 3 into the side, then I got to shoot it up into this corner. Okay, looks like I'm putting a little spin, so I'm probably going to the side pocket here. Yep, 2 rails. Am I going to get around the 7? I might have just got around it. It's close. That's close. I'm flirting with danger here, guys. My stroke isn't 100% confident, doesn't look like yet. Flirting with danger. Fraught with danger, you know? Yeah, my stroke definitely isn't top-notch right this second. But again, it's a race to 7. We got a lot of game left. And I got lucky there and hooked him, you know? And since I was calling the shot, he could make me shoot this again because I didn't call the safety. So, but he's opting to kick for it. Oh, no, he did make me shoot it again. That's why I'm still up. He said, go ahead and shoot it again. So now I'm kicking at it. Made a good hit, and I actually called the shot that time, so he could make me shoot again if he wants. I doubt he will here, though, because that 4 ball is wide open. Yeah, he's jumping right on it. He's going to shoot that 4 down there. Just bounce off the rail a little bit, and he's dead on the 6. I like playing this one with a small amount of top and a lot of right spin and coming 2 rails, wrapping that what we're seeing as the bottom left corner and putting the 7 in the side. He played 1 rail. Played it nice, too. Now he's got a good angle that he could use to put draw with right and get on the 8. Or he's using just straight right, looks like. He's going to come in between the 9-10, I think. Yep. That was a little dangerous going that route. I would have used a little draw with right and came around the 10. But he chose to use straight right, come 1 rail in between the 9-10. Both ways work, guys. It's just a matter of how comfortable you are with it, you know? Whew. He caught the rail on that one. He didn't have to make that, you know. He hit the rail on it. Let's say his stroke, I can tell you right now, his stroke is a little off here as well. I know he's not shooting bad at all. I mean, he's beating me, right? But he usually shoots a little better than this even. See if we can catch anything in his stroke. I don't know if he's following through all the way. That was an elbow drop on the break, but that was a break, you know, so definitely it's easier to follow through on the break. Oh, look at that. Safety. Oh, he didn't safety. I thought the cue ball was going to bounce behind the 5, but it hit that titty and came back over. Oh, it is a safety. I was looking at the 2. He's got to shoot the 1. I don't think he can see it without jumping. Is he going to jump or is he going to push? What's he going to do? Oh, he's going to kick. He's going to kick at it. Oh, no, he pushed. It was a push out and a good push out. You know, it left me a shot, but not an easy one, that's for sure. Especially when my stroke's a little bit shaky, the shot can be very tough. And I'm looking to see if I'm going to scratch because that scratch is a high probability on this shot. Especially as close as the cue ball is to the rail. I can't put really much draw on it, which is what I would like to do to stay away from the scratch. I'm trying to get some draw on it, looks like, but that I'm jacking up a bit. It makes the shot so much harder. Yep. It's about what I expected on that shot. I should have let him go ahead and take that shot. But the problem is when he's shooting good, he makes that shot, you know. I feel like I can make that shot when I'm shooting well. But he's going to make it more often than I am, I think, on that shot. Is he going to go straight top in between the 10-8 for the 2, or is he using left? He's using left, and he bumped the 4. That was pretty sporty there, kid. Pretty sporty shot there, Brian. Bumped the 4 out of the way, so that way your table's more open. Whew. He's up 4-1 on me, guys. I got to do something here. I need to find my stroke and get on a little run. And first thing I do is hope he misses, you know. I got to hope he gives me an opportunity. There's nothing I can do if I'm not at the table. I'm just sitting on the side watching right now. It's all you can do too, man. It's not worth getting frustrated, you know, if you're not shooting great and you're sitting down at the table. Don't get frustrated if your opponent's shooting good. There's nothing you can do to control that. Just try to sit there and stay in your own mental space and be ready for when you do get an opportunity. Oh, he was playing a safety, but I don't think he hit it hard enough. Sure didn't. Oh. All right, so now I got ball in hand. He underhit. Excuse me, mon chéri. He underhit that safety. So now I'm looking at ball in hand. Got balls in my hand, you know. What am I going to do here? Just draw back a little bit and shoot the 4 in the side? Yep. That gap was already there. You know, the 3 was already there. It was just too easy not to do it that way. I can come all the way up to the top rail with left spin if I want, or I can just hit this soft. I came all the way up to the top rail with some left spin. If I wouldn't use that left spin, I might have been hooked on behind that 8 ball. So this one, just use like a draw shot with left spin, and you kill the cue ball so it doesn't have a lot of speed on it. Yep. Just like that. All right, this one's a little tricky because of where the 8 ball's at and where the 10 ball's at and where the cue ball's at. I'm on the rail, so I can only use top. I can't use bottom. So I got to hit this hard and go 1, 2 rails, back over. I got to hit right side, left side, and then back over for the 7. I gotta hit this one pretty firm. Yep, like that. Good job. Good job, Josh. Good job, buddy. You did well. Good job. You know, a little pat on the back. That's all you can do. Looking to see if the 8 ball passes the 10 ball there or not, because that's going to determine where I shape it at. I think it does. It looks like it does, so I'll probably just shape it to that pocket because that's a lot easier. Yep. So I hit that firm because I needed the stun to take me off of the rail a little bit. Could have used top as well there, but that could have got funny. I could have scratched in that right center pocket. So I just decided to come off the rail a little bit and take a longer shot on that 8 ball, which obviously I was feeling okay about. I should have put a little right spin on that shot though, because now I'm shooting this 10 ball off the rail from distance. Little right spin there would have got me closer and not on the rail. Ka-chow. Finally got one. Now I'm only down by 2 to 4. With my break, let's see if I can get another one in the books. See if I can put another one together here. Oh, almost scratched her. I did make a ball. Am I going to get a shot on the 1? Looks like I do. And the 2 is pretty easy to get to with this angle. I can use straight top, put the 1 in the side, use straight top spin, come off that left side rail and down to the bottom rail for the 2. Pretty standard stuff here, guys. Pretty standard. Now you got, a lesser player needs to be careful here about the scratch in that what we're seeing as a top left pocket. So I avoided that altogether. Instead of following off that side rail, I just used more of a stun with a little follow and came just straight down to the side rail. Speed's a little tougher that way, but it took the scratch out of the equation. So I like it. I don't know if I can go forward on this one. Yep. Went forward. I thought I might have to draw it. I might have went forward too far. Don't do that. Don't do it, Josh. Don't do it. Can I still make the 3 or no? Did I just screw myself? What am I looking at? Oh, there must be something on that ball. I don't know. I was looking at the combo, the 4-8 combo, but then I must have saw something on the 8 ball, like a hair or something usually is what it is. Ooh, I needed to hit that a little harder. I underhit it. That makes this combo a whole lot tougher. Now, if this were 9 ball, I might be tempted to run the cheese here because the 10 ball would go over in the corner and the 4 ball would go around table. There's a good chance I could make one of them. But this isn't 9 ball. You got to call shot, call safety. So if I don't have a firm plan in mind, there's no point in winging it, nothing. I'm going to make the combo here or try to make the combo. Oh, came close. Got a decent leave out of this, though. I left him pretty tough. He may be able to carry him off of the 4 with draw and make the 8. But knowing David or Brian, he'll probably play me a safety here. Yep. That was a good shot. Good safety, too. So I'm going to try to go 2 rails probably to hit this. I'm going to hit the left side rail and the what we're seeing as the top short rail, which is actually the foot rail in this case. And I'm going to try to send the 4 over by the 8. I'm probably going to call the 8 just in case it falls. That way he doesn't get to shoot, you know, if it falls. Probably going to call the 8 here, I'm sure. Just in case. Yeah, didn't do no good calling it. Oh, wait a minute. If I called a shot and he doesn't like this, he can put me back in. He did. Yep, because I called the 8 and I didn't make it. He had an opportunity. He can make me shoot again. But what he didn't look at here, I think if I curve, I can hit the 4 and then make the 8. Yep, that's exactly what I did. It was close. I was looking at him. I wanted to see if he thought it was a bad hit or not. For me, it looked like a split. Looks like I hit them both at the same time. I know it was very close. But there was no spotter or nothing, and if he would have said he thought it was a bad hit, I would have gave it to him. Because I don't roll like that. I don't argue, and I don't want anyone to feel like I'm cheating them. So that's why I was trying to make sure he thought it was good. For me, though, I think it was good. I think it was a split probably, or it hit the 4 just before the 8. All right, and I got a combo, 5-7 combo. Make this with just a little draw. Let the 5 sit right there in the pocket. Bank. I like playing this off the left edge of the 5 ball with left spin and coming up for the 9 in the corner pocket. Yep, just like that. That's the way I like playing it. You know, that guy on screen played it the same way. It's so weird. So weird that the guy on screen played it the same way I like to play it. You know? So strange that happened. Hey guys, I'm within a game. Look at her. 3-4. I'm coming back. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm going to knock you out. Mama said knock you. LL Cool J, guys. You know, read a book. Jeez. If you didn't know. I can almost guarantee that every person watching my channel, I can't say every person because there's people all over the world that watch my channel, and that song was, you know, an American song. LL Cool J, I'm going to knock you out. All my American people know that. Probably all my European people. You know, Filipinos and Indonesians may or may not have heard that before, that song. Really just depends. Depends on what kind of music they like, I guess, you know. You know. You already know. Oh, what am I doing? Am I going to stab somebody? No, I'm going to dart jump. Oh, we can't even see it from where the angle is, guys. Sorry, I wish I had a better angle here. I did make a good hit. I made a good hit. He can make me shoot this again if he wants because I was calling the shot. I think I may have called safety. You never know. I can't remember what I called there. If I called the shot, then he can make me shoot this. If I called the safety, he cannot make me shoot this. I may have called the safety there because I have a feeling he probably would have made me shoot that had I called the shot. He left me another jump shot, so I get to do it again. Hopefully I'm not blocking the camera with this one. I probably will, though, just based on where our camera view is. And, guys, I apologize for that. That's the best view I could get for this one. You know, and the table was a little bit far away, so I had to use zoom. That's so our angle is coming in like this. That's why when we're standing at the head spot, we're blocking the table a bit. It's the way it is, guys. You know, this isn't my pool hall. It's not my room. I can't just set my camera wherever I want. I just have to set it up at the best place. Now, I can tell you right now, I saw that one. It hit the 8. That one sucked, you know. That was not a good jump. But I am using, if you notice, my jump cue was white. It's because it's not a jump cue. It's a jump break. It's my break stick. It just breaks down. It's a 4-piece. It breaks down into a jump. I can use that as a jump stick in a pinch, which I was doing in this match because I didn't put my actual jump cue in my bag when I came up here. I don't carry it in my bag a lot because I play a lot of APA and you can't jump in the APA. So I just completely forgot to pack it when I came up to play. So I specifically came up to this. This is that side pocket, guys. Same place a lot of my APA videos are in Lapeer, Michigan. Monday night, he's been doing just challenge match night, you know, money match night, whatever you want to call it, money games, challenge matches. So if you guys are in Michigan area or going to be in the Michigan area on a Monday night, get a hold of Side Pocket Billiards. See if he's going to be open. Come on up. There's games. You know, if you want to get you a game. In fact, that's not just on Monday night. If anybody watching is going to come to Michigan, if you're going to be in my area, you know, anywhere on the southeast corner of Michigan, and you want a game, hit me up, you know. And if you're not the game for me, I could find somebody who will give you a game, you know, all the way from low Fargo to high Fargo. I could find you a game around here. I mean, there's a lot of people that like to play. So if you're going to make a trip to Michigan and it's pool related, you want a game, let me know. I could probably set you up. Could probably set you up. Be a pretty okay game too. I might even be able to film it. We could be on YouTube together, you know. We could be on the YouTubes, you know. Guys, I'm out of control today. I'm out of control. I'm not even barely talking about the match anymore. I'm just chatting. I apologize. I know some people like that. Some people don't, you know. I get a few comments too saying, bro, I'd like this a whole lot better if you weren't right there on my screen. Hey, guess what? I like being on the screen. I like looking you in the eye when I talk to you, you know, because I'm not just a commentator. I mean, I'm not even a pool commentator. I'm just an amateur pool player bringing you content. So I like to be on screen. I like to look at you. I want you guys to look at me. I want to be friends. You know, this isn't just some professional match where you have a commentator you're listening to. You know, it's my pool channel. Amateurs. This is what we do. So I apologize if you don't like it. There's a method to this, you know. I want to venture off and do other stuff than just pool. I'll always bring the pool content regardless. I love it. You know, that's my heart, is the pool matches and stuff. But you guys know I do a little weird stuff too, you know, like cleaning my pool table. It's all pool related stuff. But it's not just matches, you know, that gets boring after a while, match after match. And I love watching the matches, but I like mixing it up with other stuff as well. So if bottom line, I'm going on a long ass rant that really makes no sense at all. But if you don't like me being on screen, I'm sorry, guys. You know, you don't have to watch, I guess. I wish you would, but you don't have to. You know, no one's making you. No one's making you. With that being said, I know a lot of you guys don't mind it. You like me being on screen. You know, it's part of the fun. It's part of the entertainment, if you will. Watching my stupidity is entertaining sometimes to certain people. Speaking of stupidity, did you guys see that shot? Rewind the tape. I tried to make that 3-ball, just couldn't do it, guys. Couldn't clutch it up. But I did leave him tough. He could make me shoot this if he wants, but I doubt he will because he can see the edge of it. This shot actually will go. He can make this shot if he's shooting good, you know. If he's shooting pretty okay, he can make this shot. So I doubt highly he would make me shoot it. Looks like he is shooting it. And he did try to cut it in. Ooh, he may have hooked me. It's hard to tell if I can get past the 8 and in between the 7-4. If I can, that 3-ball goes, right? It's dead. I mean, it's sitting in the pocket. All I got to do is touch it. All I got to do is breathe. I might be able to make it with just the wind. If I get close enough to it, the cue ball wind may push it in. That's how close it is. I'm shooting at it like I can make it here. Yep. It was tight. And I did not come away with a great shot on that 4-ball either, but I couldn't really do much with that. All I could do was hit it. It's not like I could put a bunch of English on it and figure out exactly where I wanted to shape. I'm going to try to graze the right side and put the cue ball back underneath the 6, behind the 6-ball. I didn't hit that right, though. I used way too much spin and hit too much 4-ball. I needed to hit the 4-ball thinner, and I would have been behind the 6-9. But instead I got in front of it and left him a shot. I sold the farm, guys. I'm no longer a farmer. I just sold it, you know. I was growing some good herbs, you know, on the farm, but I just sold it. So I'm sorry. Can't help you there. Oh, he missed a shot. He's human. For a minute there, I didn't even think he was human. Turns out he is human, you know. This is a funky angle, man. Funky angle here. I think it's too thin for me to hit it real soft. So I'm probably going to use top left and hit that top rail, left rail, and come back over for the 6 in the bottom right. Ooh, okay. I used draw with left spin and came the fancy way, which I like that because it takes that possible scratch out of the equation. Man, that was a pretty good shot. I didn't even notice that shot when I was watching from here. Glad I noticed it at the table, though. Sure am glad I noticed it at the table. All right, guys, I need to finish this rack to stay in this one. He only needs 2 more games. As of right now, I need 4 more games. If I get this rack, then it'll be a 2 to 3 race. You know, I'll only be 1 game behind. That was a pretty good shot right there. Yeah, Brian's shaking my camera up. Brian, bro. Okay, that got a little funky on that 9 ball. Funky Medina on that 9 ball. I know I didn't want to be like that. Man, I don't like that at all. I had to see. My phone was ringing over there, guys. I had to see who was calling. Sorry about that. Oh, I went for the bank and missed it. But I got a pretty good leave. I got lucky. I didn't leave him nothing real easy. He's got a bank shot here. I'm not sure he can cut this. Oh, he's going to play the safety. He's going to graze the right side with right spin and get me up behind the 10. Nope, he hit the 10. I know he wanted me behind the 10 there for sure. That's a pretty standard safety right there. He either hit too much of the 9 or he could have used more top spin and less right spin and achieved his goal of getting me behind the 10. So 2 ways he could have fixed that is either hit the 9 ball thinner or use more top. Meanwhile, I made a cut. I wanted to come up and hit the 10. I didn't do it. And now I'm faced with a tough bank or a very tough cut. So I'll have to see how I'm feeling here, whether I bank or cut has yet to be seen, but we're about to find out. Stay tuned, we'll find out together. You know, together forever. Sandlot, guys, if you don't know already. Oh, what a shot. What a shot, Josh. Man, I needed that one to clutch up. So now we're 4 to 5. So I was saying, if you don't know already, forever. That's it's from the movie The Sandlot. Check it out if you haven't seen it before. It's awesome. It's one of my favorite movies, actually. Just a feel-good movie, man. It's a fun movie. A feel-good, fun movie. It is. All right, I made a good break there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I made a ball. It looks like I have a shot on this 1, but that 2, it's tricky. I was just looking to see if the 2-5 combo was on. I think it is. So I want to make the 1 and come back over as close to this right side rail as I can get to shape the 2-5 combo. Yep, I checked it up with some right spin. A little hard, but that's okay. I don't mind the shape. I think I can still make the combo. I don't want to hit it hard because the 2 is going to go off towards our left and the cue ball is going to go towards our right. So if I hit this nice and easy, I should end up with a nice shape into that left corner pocket. Yeah, that was nice. Hey. That was a nice shot. Not bad, not bad. Just a little draw on this one. Oh, no, I used spin, and I took my eye off the shot, guys. Oh, that's something common for me personally, and for a lot of people I see do that. When you're shooting good, you're feeling all right, you're starting to feel okay, and you take a very easy shot like that for granted. You don't focus on the shot. You just say, oh, there's no way I can miss this shot. And you look at your shapes while you're shooting, and lo and behold, you miss the mother. shot, you know? It's just the way it goes sometimes, man. But you got to stop doing that, little Timmy. You got to stop doing that. I got to stop doing that, man. When you have an easy shot, you still give it respect and you focus on it. That's how you fix it. And it's easier said than done, because when you're at the table, you don't want to take time on a shot you feel like is going to be no problem, right? It's a 2-foot putt shot. You don't want to concentrate on that. You don't want to waste energy concentrating on that, but you have to. If you want to be a good player, you have to. Because far too often we miss those easy shots because we didn't focus on it. That's what I did there. That's what I did. That's what I do. You know, that's how I roll. That's just the way it is. Meanwhile, Brian is going to punish me for it. It looks like he got on the rail there. I know he didn't want to be right on that rail, but I think he'll be okay here. He can play this soft and just one rail shape the 10, or hard like that and 2 rail shape the 10. I like that way better because it's a lot easier to miss that 9-ball shot if you play it soft. This is going to put him on the hill, guys. I went from being able, I would have tied him there had I made that 2. I could have ran that out and it would have been 5-5, but instead it's 6-4 with him breaking. Does he get a shot? Oh, he's got an edge, I think. He might be able to make this in the side, believe it or not. He's got an edge, and I can't tell for sure, but from here it kind of looks like he can cut it into the side pocket. We'll have to see what he does here. We'll have to see what he does. Well, we're still waiting to see what he does. We're still waiting. Did you catch that? I don't even have a watch. Just checking. Oh, he's playing a push out. Okay. Oh, he left a tester here, boy, because it's so close. This is a crazy one because you might be able to cut that 2 in to what we're seeing as the top left corner, but it's so close. Yeah, I'm letting him shoot it. Letting him shoot it because I didn't like it. Either I think it can't be made or I think it's too difficult to make and shape the 2, so I'm letting him do it. And he thought it was difficult as well, so he played a safety, but not a great safety. He left me a shot here on the, yeah, he was frustrated with it, threw his hand up. You know, did one of them. If you ever seen Ed Bassmaster? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. Just YouTube search Ed Bassmaster. You'll see what I'm talking about. He's a funny dude. Funny guy. And Ed, if you're watching, which I don't think you're a pool player, so there's probably no chance in hell you'll ever watch this. But if you are, keep up the good work, bro. Mumbles is probably one of my favorite characters ever. He was the inspiration for my Cletus character. If you guys have ever seen my Cletus character. Cletus is a southern boy, you know what I'm saying? He always wears a wife beater. He's got a mullet wig and some funky teeth. That's Cletus. And Cletus kind of talks like Mumbles a little bit. Mumbles was the inspiration for Cletus. So if you haven't seen Ed, free shout out to you. Someone tag Ed Bassmaster if you know who he is. Tag him up because I'm giving him free. Put in a timestamp as well because he's not going to watch this whole video. Put in a timestamp. Tag him, Ed Bassmaster. Look him up on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to him after you subscribe to me. You know, thanks for the inspiration from Mumbles, Ed. All right, now back to the match here, guys. Come on, this is a tight cut. I got to put it in that side pocket. Or, you know, what's better than that is just miss the ball completely. Give him ball in hand when he's on the hill with a wide open table and seal the fate. You know, that's a lot easier than trying to run this out and come back. I would have had to win 3 more games to beat him. We ain't got time for that. So I figured, hey, I'm just going to miss the ball completely, give him ball in hand, and we'll go from there. You know, see what happens. If I get another shot here, I will be thoroughly surprised. Tell you that, right meow. Right meow. Not now, but right meow. Looking all nimbly pimbly. What do I look like, a cat? All right, he's going to put a little draw on this. Yeah. Yeah, he's out, Jack. I'm out. Mount, Jack. All right, he'll put a little, he's probably going to put right spin on this and go 2 rails. He could use top left and go 1 rail, but 2 rails is safer. Yep. 2 rails is safer. He's got a great angle here to use top with a little left and go 1 rail back up towards the middle of the table for the 9 ball. He put a little more left than what I was talking about, but he got real nice on that 9 ball. Make this one a little bottom, little left. And he's got the 10 in the side. Easy peasy, just like that. He's going to whoop me, boys. Well, whoop is relative. I had my opportunity to tie it up 5-5, and I missed it. Brian, great shooting, my man. Big shout out to Brian. Thank you for letting me film this and post it. Brian doesn't like being on the internet a whole lot, guys, so it means a lot to me that he'd let me do this. If you guys want short rail, link is in the description. If you want a shirt that says, link is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Leave me a comment and hit that like button, and we'll catch you next time around. Peace.